So I have a really cool story to tell. I'm an immigrant to the United States. I don't sound like it, but I definitely look German. And everyone thinks that I'm German, and I even thought I was German. And when I did the DNA test, I discovered that I was not German. You see, my parents immigrated here in 1970. It was quite awesome and wonderful. But in 1975, they got a divorce, and it was really sad because I didn't get to know anything more about my father's mother's side of the family, let alone my father's father's family, because my father's father had already died. But it was really cool because I had pictures and letters and things like that. And then this year, I made a discovery of my grandma. Here she is, lovely lady. I'd never seen this picture before. I only knew her as an old woman when I lived and moved to Germany and lived there for 7 years. And then just recently from my aunt, I got this great photocopy of an address book that's 80 years old that belonged to my great-grandmother, which was really cool. And on that address book through Ancestry.com, I was able to find this fellow, Johannes Halter. He has a grandson who lives in Texas, and he's retired, and he was really nice, and I called him, and it was a really cheesy phone call. Hi, I'm your cousin. It's really cheesy. It should have been an ad. Anyways, here's the guy that I wanted to learn more about. This is my Opa Unhau. And I kept coming across this interesting conjunction of Mennonites and Unraus, but this man was an atheist. He had stepped out of his Lutheran church, and I just only recently found that out, and I don't even know why. But I wanted to learn more, so I did the DNA test, and all of my relatives are from Germany, and I thought, I must be German. I've got German ancestors. They're from Dresden, from Bautzen, from Lübeck, from Preetz, from Hamburg. That's where we're mostly from. That's where we have this Hanseatic pride. But anyways, it was really cool. So I did the DNA test, and the results came back, and I was floored. I was shocked. I'm 49% Eastern European. I don't look 49% Eastern European. My grandma looks 49% Eastern European. Look at her beautiful brunette. Me, I look Scandinavian. 49% Eastern European, 36% Scandinavian, but I'm short, so I missed something there. And then I've got the 17% Western European, so I'm not as German as I thought I was. And then I've got 2% Irish, which is really soothing because now on Leprechaun's Day, I'm good to go. I don't need to wear some little shamrock thingy on me, which is great. Us to think I have to color the milk. But anyways, I wanted to learn more about this conjunction of Mennonites and Unraus. Was it true? So I did a little more research because I was curious. Do I actually have ancestors that came to America before I did, which was in 1970? Through the DNA, I was able to connect with a lady who happened to be the admin over her grandmother's DNA results. Her grandmother, sadly, is in a senior citizen home, and she has Alzheimer's, and she can't remember anything, and I can't talk to her, let alone ask her questions about her past. But her parents were born in southern Russia, and her parents were Unraus and Unrus, a variant of my maiden name, and sure enough, they were Mennonites. And my father told me that his father, this man, had told him that they were from southern Russia, that they immigrated to Germany from southern Russia. I don't know anymore. All I know is that somehow my father's side of the family, this man's side of the family, connected to her side of the family, and I found a living descendant who is now my cousin and also my friend. Melissa, I'm so glad you did the DNA test. So glad to be your friend. I'm so glad to know more about you and your family and your heritage and to be able to share it with mine. Thank you, Ancestry.com, for making it possible to connect with ancestors.